Mountain Gardens. It's April 25th. We're in the lower part of the garden. It's a light shade situation under this cherry tree, but basically pretty open. You can see we've got some beds of garlic here. What I wanted to talk about was this fern. This is the best eating fern, the best fiddlehead fern. So all ferns, when they are, all of them that I know, when they come up in the spring, they look like fiddleheads. That's just the way they come up, is all curled up like this. But not all of them are suitable to eat. This is considered to be the best of them, Matteuccia struthiopterus or Matteuccia pensylvanicum. A lot of the fern shoots in the spring are just too acrid tasting. A lot of them are quite fuzzy, which is fairly unpleasant. So optimum, you want to get these, this is even perhaps, this is just about perfect right here. There's another one here, another one here. Most of these have already gone past. We're making this video on about the last possible day to do it. There's a nice one. People like to get them small. Here's a really small one just coming up, and here's another one next to it. There's 3 here that you can see. These are pretty darn tiny if you're thinking about marketing a product to sell something that small, and that's your harvest for the year. So really, unless you've got a massive amount of land, probably more just something to add into your environment. The problem with these is one day they're too small to pick, the next day they're just about right, and the next day they're too big to pick. They just move so fast. So if you wanted to get a decent harvest, you would need like an acre of this stuff to go through and get all the ones that are at the exactly right stage on that day. But it's a nice novelty thing to play with, and it's a beautiful fern. It spreads by the roots, so you can see, maybe the camera will scan, you can see there's quite a bit here. We didn't plant all of these, they've just planted themselves. It's easily dug up and transplanted and moved around. It seems to tolerate quite a bit of sun or quite a bit of shade, either one. Not too picky about the situation. Right here it's growing mingled in with stinging nettle, Urtica dioica, cow parsnip, another edible spring greens, and there's some violets and henbit and other things mixed in. Patience dock, which is like a giant European version of yellow dock, so another spring edible, some Solomon seal mixed in. Just a nice thing to mix into your edible forest garden as a ground.